Oscar, where you
I
just said,
agree. I completely agree. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can all see it.
okay.
Uh, all right. So can you see the agenda? Well,
Yes.
okay. So with that, let's see. Okay, so this meeting is called to order, and again, it's 7:08. And so now we're going to go on to item 2, public comment on non-agenda items. So we have 3 members of the public on the call. Welcome. So this is your moment. If you have anything that you'd like to bring up or comment on that's on the agenda, now is the time. Let me see here if I can.
I don't see any hands raised, Oscar.
I don't either. I'm trying to get familiar with this.
Yep, now we do. John and Michelle.
Okay. Okay. So, Mr. or Mrs. Hales, you have the floor.
Okay.
Hi, this is Michelle Hales. How are you?
Hello.
How are you
Good,
doing?
thank you.
I love those. I love your dogs, Brian.
Oh,
Anyway,
thank you. I didn't know anybody else was on. I wasn't looking.
no, we love dogs. We have 3 cats, but we used to have dogs. But anyway, we've just got off the wildlife ordinance meeting, and that was really good. You know, so it's only going to be east of the 405 freeway right now. It's a pilot program. But I was thinking, because Granada Hills North is up in the ridge line, or a lot of homes are up there. So eventually it's going to hit your area. But it was a really good presentation. Just wanted to share that with you. About the wildlife ordinance. The city, they're going to have a public, they had a informational meeting, and then they're going to have a public hearing July 13th. So anyway, if you still want to, to find out more about it, it's through city planning. Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you. So that's just around the corner.
If you live in Granada Hills North, if you are a stakeholder in Granada Hills North, I can't recall. I'm saying this, although I know I really shouldn't, but you should consider joining our board. We would like to have you on the outreach committee. So anyway, that's my comment.
Okay.
Thank you, Karen.
Although I shouldn't comment, I know that, but anyway, whatever.
Do we have any others? Okay, I see none. Okay, so I agree with you, Karen. So is there anything on here on the agenda? This meeting is really more to formulate the agenda for the Tuesday. So is there anything on here? Let me scroll down.
I will have some items to add, but just as you know what I've been dealing with, so I haven't had time to do it yet, but I'll email
Oscar,
you.
can you increase the size just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either that or I'll get out a magnifying glass.
No, I was afraid you were going to ask that. Okay, so let me see now. Where do I do
the plus
that?
sign, Oscar?
Yeah,
oh,
plus
duh.
sign.
Well, let me see. And I guess the negative sign is to reduce. Sorry, thank you. Okay. So let's see. Is that good, Brian?
That's good.
Okay. So one of the things that's coming up now is item B2. That's going to be is the nomination election of board officers. So it's time for that again. Hard to believe.
Right. If I may make a comment on that, actually, Oscar, I
Yes.
was going over the positions, well, the different we have the committees as well as the different positions available. And I think, there was one in particular that was underperforming. And I was just putting it out to you gentlemen for how you would like to maybe address that, or, I mean, because we had 0 performance from the emergency preparedness. And, do we refer to, let's say, Lake Balboa, who has an excellent one, or North Hills, but, the stakeholders aren't really getting, obviously Bill Hopkins was a different person, but just for your thoughts.
Yeah, I agree. And that's a good point, Karen. And maybe we throw it out there. I think we have to, the current board and see if there's anyone interested. Well, Robert is supposed to be heading
But-
that one, right?
Yeah,
okay.
but nothing happened, so that's
Okay.
just,
Well, you know what? Then I will take the action to reach out to him, and just kind of pick his brain and see if there's anything we can do or I can do to help him. Perhaps maybe you and I can maybe get him in touch with, to your point, someone else, another NC that can hopefully help to guide him.
right. I mean,
So-
we did, we introduced him to Dave Brown, who is the
Right.
director of SoCal Prep and Lake Balboa and EMD. And I mean, it's like, I mean, I know everyone and I introduced them, but
Okay.
I can't do anything else really.
Well, as you know, I have my own personal feelings about some of this, but as far as emergency preparedness goes, we were one of the 3 or 4 councils that started the emergency preparedness fair.
Right.
And along with Lake Balboa and a couple others. But the one that he should be in touch with would be Tarzana and Len Schaefer, because that is the active group today.
Okay.
And it's the one that everybody should be looking at to say, what do we want to do with regards to emergency preparedness?
Okay.
Okay. So I'll place a call and kind of get a temperature for where he's at.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you for that, Karen.
You're welcome.
So anything here is from the treasury report, Brian, that needs to be altered? Do you think we'll have the June MER? I know it's a holiday weekend.
We will have the June MER because our meeting is on the 7th.
That is
Ours on the 5th, actually.
On the
Tuesday.
5th. Well, I can't guarantee we'll have it, but let's leave it on just in case. If our
Okay.
meeting is on the 5th, that's the day that they are available. Because it's the end of the year, it may not be available. They may take a day or 2 more. So
Well, and the other thing too is it's a holiday weekend, right? So you've got Monday, 4th of July. Not sure how much the city's going to be doing at that time.
Correct.
So
if it's there and there's no report, fine, we'll just skip it.
Okay.
If it's there and we have a report, we'll deal with it.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds good.
And
let's
one
see.
item I'll be adding on here, Oscar, will be for the night out. We have not participated ever, and or at least in my 5 years of being on the board. So outreach is planning on attending the night out.
What day is this?
It's it's a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's usually it's the second Tuesday.
National Night Out is the same night as our meeting.
It
Right.
is, and so because we are going to attend this time. So what I saw the president do at some of the council members attended a funeral, and so what Nuri Martinez said to the council was, please attend. So these other board members are going to be attending this funeral, but in order for us to make quorum, we're going to need everyone to be present. So, I mean, that's about, what can be done there, but we plan on attending that. It's August, so.
Right. Okay. Or another option would be to put it on the agenda that we would like to move that particular meeting to
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yes.
That's another option.
Yes.
So, okay, something to consider for
Okay.
the agenda.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see here. And then, of course, we have all the citywide issues. And I know, Karen, thank you. Reminder to Gibson about the certs. I know Sid has a couple that he needs to complete. I don't know. I haven't seen an email from Gibson. Maybe he has responded.
And I think Sid did complete them because
Okay.
at our last meeting, he said something about everybody was great and he got it done. So maybe
Okay.
Rosters is behind again.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
could
did
be.
say he did it, but we should make sure that that's updated.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did. We're waiting for Gibson to respond.
Okay.
Stop, Ryan.
Perfect. Okay, let's see. And so, I mean, that's pretty much it then. I'm not gonna. Don't know. Is there
Do
anything
we
else?
want to put anything on the agenda with regards to the street vending? They are blocking the sidewalk at Knollwood Center.
I have the council file, actually. That's one of the items I'll be sending to you, Oscar. I have,
Okay,
I have a couple of council files written here to, do my my two-liner, on that.
Oh, and I haven't read all this, but is there anything in here with regards to the budget advocates?
That is item
that's in
number,
citywide. That's one of
Oscar, can you
citywide.
scroll up a little bit, please, on
Yeah,
that? I think
I
it's,
read that. It's one of citywide. As far as the naming,
it's
It's,
number 1. No, I beg your pardon. It's number 2.
Yeah, 11, 10, 20. Correct. Okay.
So
Yeah.
you'll be, are you doing a presentation, Brian?
I can discuss it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's for us. It's an important issue, and I also have an update on budget advocates. So, in my section, I'll discuss the budget advocates and where they are right now.
Okay. And I'll also be adding, which I had promised you I would, Oscar, well, you, everyone, and Brian's aware of this as well. The hybrid meeting. We have a meeting tomorrow, and they're just kind of lax on the security part of meeting in person. And so I actually got in touch with Commander Hamilton. So he and a couple of his people are going to address, we can't use metal detectors. That's not in the scope of what we do. We shouldn't have to do that. So
They're
they're
too
going,
expensive anyway.
well, right, but again, so, the COVID protocols like masking and things like that, as well as just safety. We have mass shootings all over this country every day. We can't have meetings in person without some sort of screening of the public. It's just not wise. So Commander Hamilton, or one of his people, in case he's not available, will be addressing this a little more, and I'll share that with everybody.
oh, excellent. Okay, perfect. Just send me those things,
Okay.
items, Karen, and
Sure.
I'll add them.
I will.
Okay, other than that, then let's do committee member announcements, if there's any, starting with Karen.
Well, nothing I could think of at the moment, other than it was exciting having my family in town, and to put the neighborhood council duties to the side, and I had quite a grand old time.
Good. I'm glad.
Good for you.
We definitely need to make time for that. So good. I'm glad you did. Thank you. Good.
Thank you. And the Mariachi Festival is fantastic, by the way.
Oh, I'll have to attend it next year for sure.
Sounds good.
So, thank you, Brian.
No, I don't have anything additional.
Okay. All right. I have nothing other than, have a great 4th of July weekend and be safe. And let's hope that, there's some patrolling out there.
But
We'll see.
wet down your lawn take your hose and just kind of, even if it's not your watering day, just kind of wet it a little bit in case a moron shoots off fireworks and your lawn is dry. It might,
Right.
you don't want to have a fire.
Good point. All
They're
right.
going to shoot them off, believe me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they're doing it now.
It's already started 2 days ago. I could hear them out here in my house. It's crazy. So, all right, everyone.
Well, have a
welcome.
good night,
Thank
wonderful
you
people.
so much. And this meeting is then adjourned.
Woohoo! Well done,
right.
Oscar.
Thank you very much.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah, real soon. Bye.